Hello Capricorns, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Those of you asking, I do update my website weekly with more personal readings. If you want to book one, go to the link in the description. Also on my website, if you're interested, I do sell these t-shirts and they are all 30% off. Only certain, I don't know how many are left. It's all random sizes. This one's an extra large, hence why it looks like that on me. But yeah, if you're interested, link in the description, and let's get on with the reading. What is happening for the beautiful Capricorns this week? Firstly, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Then you have the Hermit. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. The Knight of Pentacles. This is slow and steady wins the race. This is you taking your time. Instead of looking at the whole ladder, you're just taking it one little step at a time. Focusing on what's in front of you and how you can execute or perform or achieve what you want to achieve as perfectly as possible. So basically I feel as if you might be a bit, for me to be making a point of you taking things one step at a time, you might have recently been overwhelmed or just like, lots to do, lots of hats to wear, lots of faces to put on, and you're going to feel a lot more organised this week and a lot more put together and taking things at a snail's pace. The Hermit card here. Hermit is beautiful when it comes to kind of looking within in order to figure out what guides you, what inspires you, what keeps you going. Some of you, there is maybe a dream or there's something that is hidden. You might hide this from others, you might not tell others, but there's something you want to do, something you want to be, somebody you want to become, and it's almost like this week you're going to remember who that is and see that person and remember you are actually capable of becoming the person you dream of becoming, and you probably already are that person. And you never know how other people see you and perceive you, and I feel as if a lot of you are a lot more aligned with the person you want to be. People already see you pretty much the same as how you want to be seen. I don't know why I'm getting that saying we are who we choose to be, and I feel as if that's like the perfect thing for you Capricorn to hear right now for some reason. You are who you choose to be and you're choosing, and I feel like you're specifically figuring out who you want to choose to be from now moving forward. You're a lot more in control than others, like, if that makes sense. Maybe in your life around you there's a lot of people that aren't taking credit or aren't taking credit for the lives they're living, whereas I feel like you're aware that you are 100% in charge. You can't handle the everything around you, you never can, but you can always control yourself. There's a huge energy around you being large and in charge and in control this week. Four of Pentacles, be interesting if the Emperor comes up for me to be saying that. Four of Pentacles is stubborn or being very protective of what you have. So that's nice, because if you're very protective of what you have, it feels as if you probably have something worth protecting happening in your reality, whether that be you're protective of an image you've created of yourself, maybe you're protective of your career, protective of your physical, because it's Pentacles, it's probably something more physical that you can hold on to. It's very interesting because Four of Pentacles can also be like extremes. So you're either extremely protective, and you might find yourself then flipping and then being like, oh no, it's all good. It's all good because everything I have, I can just make more of. Like, so it's in whatever that's about. I feel like some of you might be finding ways to protect maybe like future income or success, or how to keep. A lot of you are meant to be wealthy. Like, it's not important, but it's important to you, and because it's important to you, there's a reason for that. It's because you know you're going to find yourself being very wealthy, and you're trying to figure out a way to protect that for like future generations or something quite heavy. And then the next second you're like, meh, future generations, they can make their own wealth, like, it's not my problem. And then the next second you're like, oh, but I want to protect all of this and I want to try and invest in it. It's very flippy floppy. Others of you protective, if this is a love reading, it could be you being quite protective of your partner if you're in a relationship, and it's like one second you're very protective and the next you're like, meh, he can handle himself, he'll be sweet, or she'll be fine. There's something there where it's heavily protective, or heavily like, meh, I'm more worried about whoever tries to mess with him. Like, it's extreme. And then, I don't know, some of you it's very wishy-washy, one way and then the other. Then you have Four of Cups. Four of Cups is kind of ignoring something you've asked for. So again, if this is love, some of you, if you're single, you've been really, like, not really, that sounds quite like desperate, and I don't feel desperate energy, but you have been wanting or desiring a partner in some way if you're single, and then it just seems as if there's one right there knocking on your door and you're like, I don't really want you now. You're actually perfect. You're actually on paper exactly what I would have asked for, but I'm not really in the right place. It's not very good timing. This isn't very practical. But there's something. And those of you in relationships, there might be something where you've been desiring more of a connection with your person, or you've been desiring more, I don't know, if you're in a relationship, you're like, I want us to get married, and this person you might find is taking steps to become more committed to you. And then you're like, oh, I'm not really sure now. Like, there's something kind of flaky. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands is passion. Ace of Wands is attraction and excitement. With the Knight of Pentacles, I'm getting the word grit. You also have the Lovers upside down. Ace of Wands being attraction, Knight of Pentacles being the Knight of Pentacles. For some reason I'm getting this being like the carrot dangling on the stick, because like this is you like on your journey, pursuing something, pursuing your career, pursuing success, or just, you know, doing your everyday stuff. And there's something with this Ace of Wands, there's something you're following, something's drawing your eye, something you want. It could be a lifestyle you're desiring. I don't know what that means. A lifestyle you're desiring. I just had a mind blank. But there's, it could be a person, obviously, Ace of Wands, someone very attractive. And it's like there's something that's keeping you going. There's something that's like keeping you along your journey. It's just the idea of someone. Or something, obviously. Some of you also, this is material maybe, and it's like, because it's just something that's very attractive and inspires you to keep working very hard. Clarify the Hermit. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is very lucky. I love this card. This is Sagittarius energy. It's probably why I like it. With the Hermit though, there's something kind of isolating. You might isolate or pull back in some way. There's something where you could just want your own time, right? Your own time to recuperate or figure out how you feel about certain things or people or places. Or some of you with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, you could be given an offer or an opportunity, and then you're like, okay, let me think on it, and you're going to pull back a second. And with the Wheel of Fortune, when you go inward and when you like ask yourself what you want, what is important to you, because I feel as if that's something a lot of you need to figure out, is like, what do you want? because you can't hit a target you're not aiming for, and if you don't know what you're aiming for, how are you going to get it? Some of you are going to figure out what you want, and then everything's going to change, because the Wheel of Fortune is major changes. So once you figure out what you want, a lot is going to change in your life, and I really do believe it's for the better, because the Hermit, there's that star in that lantern, right? And it's going to lead to healing, but you can't follow that if you don't know what it is you're following. The Sun card, to clarify the Four of Pentacles. So a lot of you are protecting your happiness. That is so beautiful. So Four of Pentacles, holding on real tight to what makes you happy, to your inner peace, to your happiness, to your joy. A lot of you have maybe taken a long time to get to this kind of very, very healed and joyful place within yourself. So now you're like, haha, try and shake me. There's maybe people around you, circumstances, places, things that may try to, you know, burst your bubble of happiness, and you're just not letting them. You're like, haha, that's cute. That is so adorable. You think that's gonna bother me? Why would I be unhappy? Why would I be unhappy just because of you, just because of your opinion? That does not shake me in any way. It's very nice. I love that. Clarify the Four of Cups. You have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is conflict. I don't know why I laughed. Some of you, this could just be like what's it called, like banter. It could just be light-hearted conflicts, because the Sun lightens up every other card around it. So the Five of Wands being here and me laughing when it comes out, it's not that bad. It's not like, oh, you're going to be in a fight. There's some type of conflict that might be very funny, but it's not heavy. With the Four of Cups here, there is something... Four of Cups energy can also just be this feeling of... I've lost the word. But it's like the things that used to make you happy, or the things you thought you wanted, approaching you, you're just a little bit like, it's this energy of, for a lot of you, with the Five of Wands here, it's almost like with Four of Pentacles next to this as well. The reason you're hesitating to take something that you've asked for, whether this is love, whether this is career, you've asked for something and it's knocking on your door, it's right here. And the reason you're not taking it's almost because you're like, well, I'm very protective of this happy, joyful, amazing life I have. So now that this offer's coming in, does that mean I have to trade in this happiness? Does that mean this is gonna go away? Like, a lot of you think it's a black and white thinking. Life's going good, this opportunity's come in. Is this gonna change? Is this gonna change this good luck stream I'm on? And it's not. It's coming in with the good luck. It's coming in because it's good as well. Very, very, very interesting. The Sun, also, I want to say, like, there's something very, very... Your inner child would really approve of your life this week. And I don't know what that means. You might be doing something that you used to want to do when you were little. You might get the chance to. Some of you are going to teach, but you're going to teach the thing that you used to love, if that makes sense. And I don't know why that's coming through, because the Hierophant isn't here, but you're going to get to teach. And I don't mean there's a career necessarily, but you're going to get to kind of introduce maybe, or show others, and it's going to remind you of maybe when you were little, or someone else teaching you something, like a father figure could have taught you how to play chess, and then you're going to be like, I'm going to teach you guys how to play chess. I don't know, but there's something you're going to get to kind of relive or redo. There's like a full circle moment coming in, which is very cool. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Little Tarot Tuesdays.